Alright, everybody, it's time to do the final ranking, the 10th entries. We got Jason X, Hellraiser Judgment, and Rob Zombies Halloween 2. I can't believe it's already been 10 weeks. That's crazy. I'm not sure what I'll do after this. I'm probably going to take a break from doing these types of rankings. I don't know what I'll do for next week, but this is it for now. Let's get into it. What is my number 3? We only got 3 movies. Started with 10, now we're at 3. So, my number 3 will be Hellraiser Judgment. This movie has a very awesome, gory, disgusting, like makes you want to vomit. Not for the weak, people. If you have a weak stomach, this movie might make you throw up. It's got such a weird open, and then the rest of the movie is just kind of like meh. But yeah, that opening is just great. You got the guy stuffing paper down his throat. He's puking. I really like the new character that they introduced in this one, who I believe that the writer, uh, Gary Tunnicliffe, if that's how you say his name, who wrote and did special effects for a lot of these movies. I think he's playing that character. What do they call him? Like the auditor? He's got like all the cuts on his face. I like his dialogue and just his performance. He's creepy. I think he's a little bit creepier than Pinhead. So I really like his character. And I think the new Pinhead in this movie is a step up from the last look of the last Pinhead that replaced Doug Bradley. But this one's just another, like, investigators to cops, detectives, trying to find out who this murderer is. And it's just not really all that interesting. You got Heather Langenkamp in this movie as a cameo, and she looks so different that you wouldn't recognize her. You're like, that was her. They like do makeup on her. They make her look older. They like dye her hair like a dark black. You don't even recognize her. She looks so different. And it's not the worst Hellraiser movie. I would put it in the top 5 easily because a lot of these Hellraiser movies are not good. So Hellraiser Judgment is my number 3. Number 2 will go to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I know a lot of people love this movie. I can look at it, if I look at it like a slasher movie, it's brutal. I like Tyler Mane. I like, just the kills in the movie, how vicious they are, the head stomp, the way he just saws that guy's neck off. The dialogue's less Rob Zombie-like in this movie. But if I look at it like a Halloween movie, no. It doesn't feel like a Halloween movie. The score is missing completely until like the end credits. Myers isn't even wearing a Myers mask throughout the movie, so it's so different that it's divisive. There's a lot of people who fucking despise this movie, and there's a lot of people who love it. I used to despise it. Now, if I just look at it as a slasher, I'm like, yeah, this is a very brutal slasher, but not a very good Michael Myers Halloween movie to me. I like that opening, the hospital massacre, very brutal, very awesome. It just sucks that it's a freaking dream sequence. Like, why? Why? The best part of the movie is a dream, and that's a shame. So, enough said on that movie. My number 1 is Jason X. This is one of the Jason movies I've seen the least, but I have a good time with it. It's very campy. It's fun. It knows what it is. Jason, played by Kane Hodder, is just as vicious as he's always been, except now his kills can be seen on camera. Grabs the chick, puts her in the cryogenic freezer thing, her face freezes up, smashes it. One of the best kills of all time, especially this franchise. It's up there. Just lots of great kills, and I like the humor in it. I like the final girl in this movie. Like in the beginning, she kicks ass, like already in the opening. Kicks him in the freezer and prevents Jason from murdering for another 400 years. So, awesome final girl. Very attractive, beautiful lady. And I just like the sets in the movie, the future look. I thought they did a very good job creating unique, futuristic sets. It's just the acting, especially from the one guy who makes like the robot chick. He's the worst. And then you got like this weird like nipple twisting scene that just doesn't need to be there. All right, the movie's already wacky enough. You don't need that scene. All right, you pass. And she's like twisting his nipples. Nah, guys, he just wanted his machete back. So yeah, this was the last Kane Hodder movie. Unfortunately, it's a shame he didn't come back for Freddy vs. Jason. But I like his performance in this one. It's one of his most brutal Jasons, and I like it. It's fun. There's a lot of people who don't like it. They don't like the fact that Jason went to space, but I enjoy it. I really like that scene with the whole like hologram deck thing where they like manipulate what he's seeing. He does that sleeping bag kill again, banging like the one girl up against the other one. Awesome stuff. We love drugs and premarital sex, right? Great stuff. So that's my number one. Jason X. What is your ranking of these three? And I'm not sure what I'll do next week. Like I said, I don't know what I'll be ranking. If I'll start like another 10 franchises and like rank them like I did with these 10 franchises, but I'll probably put that on hold. Keep an eye out for my Friday the 13th review, part 4, the final chapter. Awesome movie. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you like what you've seen here, you can hit this like button and you can become a subscriber today just by clicking on my cartoon face in about 5 seconds. And until next time, auf Wiedersehen.